When your old career gives you lemons, throw in some ice, mix in some vodka, and call it a podcast. From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport, and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Well, hello and welcome. Woo! Look who's in the house. Come on, baby. Fired up, ready to go. Dougie Fresh in the hizzy.
In the hizzy busy.
In the hizzy.
Oh, my goodness. You know why, don't you?
Why?
Because I'm TNT.
All right, I got to know. You went to see AC/DC
I
in
did
Cleveland.
Wednesday, the last concert in the United States of America, Cleveland,
Really?
Ohio, Wednesday night. 50,000 people. I read a couple reviews.
What was it like being part of the crowd when AC/DC took the stage?
It is fucking awesome.
It's euphoric,
They are
is
the
it not?
greatest rock band ever.
Okay.
All right, in my opinion.
Yes, that's fine. I'm not even going to argue that.
Okay.
I will not agree with it though. But I there's this communal sense of euphoria with live music, and I think like that's why people go to concerts. And I talk about vibration and energy. You can't be in a bad spot when the band takes the stage. It's like it's the most zen.
You want a
thing
fountain
ever.
of youth? Go to your favorite bands.
There it
you
is.
You were turning back.
Yeah.
You were turning back time.
Sure.
I was on that treadmill. I'm wrestling. I'm Division I wrestling all over again. I'm rocking out to AC/DC. I'm bouncing around like a madman. I'm feeling great. They had their intro was a Charger driving on a highway and showing little clips, and then the camera actually comes out to the front row.
Yeah.
I mean, they say going to Cleveland, and once the camera gets to the front row, they come out, and they started with If You Want Blood.
Yeah.
And then all it was Brian Johnson going, Cleveland, we haven't seen you for a while. We're going to do what we normally do, a little rock and roll with you.
Yeah.
That was it. Rest was all music. Awesome.
How long was the show?
2 hours and 19 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
21 songs. Angus did a 20-minute guitar solo at the end. He still did his spin around thing, stage that lifted, went back and forth. Never a dull moment. And gosh, I hope they tour again.
Well, aging musicians to me are redefining music, performance, resilience, all that. I mean, to me, them take the Stones. They're in the what, 70s?
Yes, Angus is 70.
I mean, did it strike you how long AC/DC has been doing this while you're watching it?
6 decades, I think.
Did you think that while you're watching it?
I knew that already, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, when they started in Australia and
in your opinion, did they still have the same energy?
yes. Well,
Yes.
Even reading the reviews, the only two left are, well, not left, but in the band was Brian Johnson and Angus Young.
Right.
So in the review, the drummer, rhythm guitarist, and bassist, they just sat back and they said they did what they needed to do. Just play the music.
Yeah.
Everybody was focused on Brian and Angus going
Right.
back and forth and
Right.
playing to the crowd and
And
everything.
Brian isn't an original member of the band either.
He isn't, no.
No. Interesting guy. I like Brian Johnson a
Yeah.
lot.
I mean, his voice, I didn't hear anybody say,
what do you think keeps these guys going? Because I'm thinking,
what else are they going to do?
it's a great question, but I mean, you see people. Okay, like
It's 50,000 at Cleveland. I mean, they're getting 50 to 100,000.
It's amazing,
each
right?
night.
Because you go 70s, 80s rockers are still going strong. You've got Paul McCartney at 82, 83 years old, still out there performing. And I don't know how good he is or isn't. There's ways to cover up things. A lot of people, with the Stones, I was very drunk, so clearly I have a problem. But people I know at the same show were much closer and like, yeah, Keith was just kind of laid back and other. But I couldn't tell.
You know what?
I couldn't
People
fucking
that are
tell.
saying that, just keep it to yourself. Don't
ruin it for the rest of us.
Don't Monday my Sunday, as my friend was saying. Just,
Don't Monday my Sunday.
Yes.
That's a song by a friend of mine, my brother's, excuse me, not mine, Chris Trapper.
Okay.
Yeah,
my
Chris-
friend Jeffrey.
Don't Monday your Sunday.
Don't Monday my Sunday.
Yeah.
So I had a great time. I will give you. I was bringing a friend back from Cleveland or Kentucky, and it took us. She drove 3 hours from Kentucky to Louisville, and I drove the rest 5 hours to Cleveland. Usually I'll pick her up in Nashville, and that's a 12-hour drive, which I do straight through. Let's just get. But AC/DC was playing, so we worked it around then. Then looking at my phone, we're going through Progressive Field, and they're playing
Baseball.
next day.
Yeah.
So it took us an hour, probably an hour and a half to find a hotel. First one she booked was on the outskirts and just shitty.
Yeah.
Should do a little more reconnaissance information,
Right.
Whatever, to get deeper in the city. But as you get closer, the prices go up. Then you have to pay for parking. So we got someplace that was about a $25 Uber ride in the city.
Right.
So, anyways, next day we go to Progressive Field, and the Dodgers are playing the Guardians, formerly the Indians. But there was like 3 or 4 Hall of Famers playing.
Yeah.
Saw a home run, great game.
Yeah.
Kershaw was pitching, which I didn't know till I saw the highlights the next day. So we get there, we get to the box office, and I said, I just need 2 tickets. Yeah, you got to scan. Huh? Yeah, you have to scan the code and get your tickets. I'm like, this is a box office. Yeah, but we only do scanning now. Okay. So I'm scanning. We got there to 3rd inning. By the time I figured it out, got my tickets, we didn't sit down till the 5th inning.
Wow.
And there's 4 people, and they asked me to write a review. I'm like, this sucks. I'm like, a grandfather not technically challenged, or that is technically challenged, isn't going to be able to take his grandson and figure it out. I said, you had 4 people at the gate, none of which knew how to help me. I was asking other people, why is this not working? Where am I going? Finally, I figured it out, and we were up section 530. Great little stadium. I would love to go back. And it was a great venue, great teams, great day, but that frustration of just wanting tickets.
Old Doug.
Yeah, I know.
It's not,
it's everywhere.
Well, it's everywhere now, and it's the new economy, and people aren't even carrying their credit cards anymore.
Right.
They're just carrying their phone, which has everything. And it's also maybe a little scary. You know what I mean? When you think of the dangers and things of that, but it sounds like
and I know, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I know one thing, and this happened to me a few years ago. I had a flat tire, and he needed $40 in cash to help me out.
Yeah.
So if you don't have cash on you in some instances,
right,
you're going to be screwed. They're not going to take Venmo or PayPal or whatever.
Yeah.
They want cash as king.
Yeah.
So go ahead with it. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sure that's the way. I think in these cases, too, it cuts down on fraud. Not that people are scamming tickets, but there are probably, it's happened in the past. This is just a safer way for everybody to do it. It's frustrating, though, when you're not prepared.
Right.
When you're not prepared for that sort of thing. Oh, I see you have random, rusty, ridiculous scrap metal all throughout your garage. I know that scene. Holding on to that extra siding from 2008? Come on. Pack up that garage mess and roll it down to Premier Metal, Rochester's #1 choice for scrap. We're talking metal from auto jobs, plumbing, HVAC, roofing, siding. If it's shiny, bendy, and mysteriously dented, they want it at Premier Metal. You know that metal shelf that attacked you in 1998? Get rid of it. At Premier Metal, they offer the best prices. This is a scrap metal commercial, not a spelling bee. Aluminum siding, electric motors, car wheels, copper wire, steel, sheet metal, 300 series stainless steel, auto batteries, lead, and even your ex's dumb weight bench. Make cash, clear space. Visit PremierMetalGroup.com or either of Premier Metal's state-of-the-art facilities. West Linden Avenue in East Rochester, just minutes off 490, or 11 Carn Street in Rochester, just minutes off 390. Premier Metal. Be a metal magician and turn that metal into cash with Premier Metal. Looking for high-quality cannabis that fits your budget and your lifestyle? Welcome to MJ Dispensary, your go-to destination for premium cannabis in New York State. At MJ, they're more than just a dispensary. They're a community. Whether you're managing pain, easing stress, or just looking for a little elevated pleasure, they've got you covered with products tailored to your needs. Their mission? To create a safe, welcoming space for all adult cannabis lovers, from first-timers to seasoned pros. And they believe knowledge is power. That's why at MJ Dispensary, they're passionate about educating their customers on terpenes and cannabinoids and the wonders of this incredible plant. They'll even teach you how to spell cannabinoids. Plus, every purchase helps give back to the community through tax funding, donations, and outreach. So when you shop with MJ, you're doing good while feeling great. So why wait? Come experience cannabis the MJ way. MJ Dispensary, 900 Jefferson Road, Suite 902 in Henrietta. It's MJ Dispensary. I got out of my bubble, though.
Oh, you went and bought some crack?
So, dude, it's so weird, right? And I don't know if...
J Street's just like Fairport,
isn't it? I said to my son, because he has a friend, and they do urban exploring from time to time.
Urban exploring.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And so they go into like abandoned buildings, and they take these pictures, and there's all this cool shit, and it is cool. I've been a little more pulling them back from that, but they wound up once I had to pick them up in the city, and I go, where are you? I'm on J Street. And I go, my sphincter gets tight because I'm like, I don't know what's happening. And he got 2, what I'm going to say, or 3 naive suburban kids, but maybe not. I mean, my kid's a little more street savvy and spent almost a street boot camp in the South. So he had found a place there, and I don't want to say the name of it because I'm not sure.
J Street and what?
Doug, I don't know.
J Street goes from...
It was closer to the
Mount
stadium.
Reed
yeah.
to the stadium.
So
okay.
I went to Mount Reed, and then way down, it was toward the stadium, closer to the stadium.
I know where you're at.
And so he wanted to go buy sneakers, like Jordans or whatever. But this one place he's telling me about, I guess they sell knockoffs of certain brands.
Okay.
So it would almost be like when I was growing up, Canal Street in the city, in New York City.
Oh, in New York City. Not Canal Street in Fairport.
No,
okay.
Canal Street in New York City, you would go down there, and Anye was a big brand that my mom liked. But you could find the Anye knockoff. It would be just a slightly different thing on the logo. I mean, if you knew, and the people who did knew. Right. But you could get that. You could get whatever, the Tory Burch bag, whatever.
Right.
It's like the Troy Burch bag or whatever it is, right? So that sort of thing. So I guess it's similar with the sneakers, but I don't know that I can tell. So he's like, look, I want to go get 2 pair of those. They're $50. Otherwise, these other ones I want to get are whatever at Dick's. So we're driving down J Street. There is no place really to park for this store.
You're taking him there, or you're going to pick him up?
No, I'm taking him there.
Okay.
I'm taking him there. So there's no real place to park for this store at all. And I have to say that there is something about style that gives you credibility in this world versus anything else. And you think about that. You walk into a certain place, when you look a certain way, they're going to treat you a certain way, right? And there's like credibility with that. And that's why I always said I kept a button-down collared shirt starched on standby when the boys always injured themselves, because if I wound up in an emergency room, you just got treated better. They just did. They just looked at you like you had your shit together. So we go down there, and he's telling me about these guys. I guess they're Middle Eastern who own it, and how he and a friend were in there, and the kid wanted to buy a jacket. It's a knockoff jacket, and the guy says, $50. And the kid goes, all I got is 20. And the guy goes, I could sell this for 80, but he does it in the accent. And they go back and forth. And I guess this kid just held his own. He's like, all I got is 20. Guy's like, $30. And he's like, he goes, that's great, but all I have on me is 20. And the guy goes, okay, fine, no problem, $10, $20. And they sell it. So he was a little excited to go there. Well, we walk into this place, and it's like you need secret passwords, and like it's
speakeasy.
It's dingy.
Tony sent me.
Yeah, but it's dingy. It's got like scuffed up floors. I don't know what it is. There's people in there. Like this one lady, she had turned her neck into an obituary with, you could see the years of people who died in her life that's on her neck, right? I mean Hey, you know what? You do you.
You do you.
You do you. It's okay. I don't care. So I walk in. Now, I, my friend, am in.
Where's the Cheeto section?
I am
Mr. Moran, we don't have a Cheeto section. We only have the spicy Doritos in the back to the right.
So I walk in, and I've got a black collared polo shirt on.
Okay.
And khakis.
Yeah, I see that all the time driving down J Street for my Uber rides.
So Jameson walks in, and he says to the guy,
You were standing out like a snowman,
dude.
on July 4th,
dude. And it's so sad. You drive down there, like I'm looking around, right? I have to turn around. I got to find a place to park. I'm down here. He goes, well, there's a parking lot down here for a liquor store. There's a liquor store, but people are zipping in and out of it. There's no parking. I'm like losing my mind. I don't know.
The liquor store in a check cashing place,
Probably,
right?
Yeah.
I know that parking lot.
Yeah.
I'll just be a minute. Yeah.
It's
20 minutes later.
It's up the this
Up the
place
street,
is up the
yes.
street. I don't want to say the name because I think they thought I was a cop.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
I
Undercover
think they
cop.
thought I was a cop
Yeah.
because I walk in with this kid.
And it gets real quiet.
Yeah. Got real quiet. There's only like 4 people in there, but it got quiet. And Jameson walks over and goes, this is all you got for shoes? And the guy goes, no more shoes. And he goes, what do you mean no more shoes? And he goes, no more shoes. And Jameson's like,
there's shoes right there.
I can see the shoes,
Right.
but this is all you have for selection? You had Jordans and everything down here before. And he's like, no more.
Because selling is...
Well, you're
Illegal.
selling knockoffs, and
Right.
that's illegal.
It's illegal,
And I'm standing there, and I look like a narc from Netflix.
Right.
I got my hands on my hip. I'm standing in the back. I got khakis and a black collared shirt on.
Right.
I look like...
Captain Obvious.
Yeah, it's like... hey, dude.
Door's closed. Let's go.
I should have like put a bandana. I don't know what I should have
Right.
done. But I did. I stood out, and I felt a little bad, and he's apologizing to me. I had to drive all the way down here. Now we ended up driving all the way out to Victor to get what he wanted, but whatever. It doesn't matter. But it was interesting.
At any point, did you just want to say, hey, my kid just wants the sneakers. I'm not a cop. I'm driving him down. I don't want to be,
I did not think, because first of all, they didn't have a large selection of anything. He's a size 13, so I'm not sure that they had what he was looking for. Anyway, I could see size on boxes. I would think that maybe they have something somewhere else in the store.
Yeah.
But because this is like a convenience store.
Well, they're not going to keep everything out because
Yes.
it's going to get stolen.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that's not stereoptyping. That's unfortunately just the way
This
it
is the way it is. Yeah.
And department stores, and especially shoe stores, will only have the left out.
Yeah.
If you want to buy them, I'll go back and get the right.
Ah.
So you can't run off with a pair of shoes. It used to be that they'd have teams, and they would get the left from this store and then the left or the right from the other store. So I think everybody just keeps the left out there, so you can't switch them off displays. Put one in your.
Oh,
You know,
gotcha,
I
yeah.
distract you. He's going to switch it with the left from another store, and I'm taking the right. And that was years ago too, but I'm sure it hasn't changed too much.
No, probably not. So I have no idea, but I mean, I've got my and my poor kid he's crushed, and we're walking out, and I'm like, this is
So it's you, your son, and one friend of his, 2 friends.
No, nobody, just
Just
me
you
and him,
two? Okay.
just me and he and I. That's it. And I but then we're walking out, and I start laughing, but I'm like getting pissed as we're driving there. I go, there's no place to park. I'm like, why are you even down in this part of the city?
Right.
Like it doesn't feel like a safe spot, which then sounds shitty because human beings live there. And I don't want to do that. And as I drove by, and I was thinking about this a lot because there was like somebody had plastic all over their windows. It's falling down and this and that.
They're boarded up.
And
They're abandoned.
And I thought, you know what? There is a point where you just feel like it's never going to get any better. And I think everybody's been there in life where you just feel like nothing's working out for me and nothing's going to go. And you just get into that depression where you're stuck and you got to push through that. You just do. Yeah. But I think that when there's no one holding you accountable to push through, or there's nobody depending on you to push through, you just throw up your hands and fucking that's it. And that's what I feel like is happening down there. I don't know, but it looks that way. It looks like people have sort of given up. Connors & Ferris handles workers' comp, Social Security disability, and personal injury cases. Listen, I get it. Workers' comp claims can be a real pain. But Connors & Ferris are here to fight for you and get you the compensation you deserve. Whether you threw out your back on the job, slipped when you should have gripped, or your boss thinks overtime means free labor. Spoiler, it doesn't. They've got your back at Connors & Ferris. With offices in New York City, Syracuse, Rochester, and Buffalo, they're the go-to team for getting the compensation you deserve. No gimmicks, no nonsense, just real results. Call Connors and Ferris, 262-COMP. That's 262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. Got a home improvement conundrum? Time to call in the superheroes, Mac of all trades. Leaky faucet, wall that mysteriously has a hole in it. Kitchen looking like it's stuck in the 90s. Mac of all trades is here to save the day. No capes, just expert repairs, remodeling, and handyman services that get the job done right. Call them today at 585-202-9218. That's 585-202-9218. Or visit them online at macofalltrades.net, because every home needs a hero. Mac of all trades. Tales from the Strip, because Doug used to be a strip club DJ, and a damn good one, right here in Rochester, but also in one of the largest metropolitan areas in the world, Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, yeah.
California.
Legs, Sunset Strip.
Yeah.
That was my first strip bar out there where they filmed Girls, Girls, Girls.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Did not know. Mm-hmm. So, and I like going into Tales from the Strip because it shows you a little bit of your history and some of the psychology of the strippers a little bit there, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
No, from the DJ booths to the, what do we have? The Doug with the fights.
Just a couple fights.
No, but you talked about one of the fights and what to do. Like, always stay in front
of it.
Right, stay out of it. And the bouncers are trying to keep everybody in front of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. What do you want to know today? The alcoholics?
I don't know. You tell me. Tales from the Strip.
I worked with a number of girls that...
the girl that had drug and alcohol problems.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Doing shots of tequila at 10 in the morning when we open at noon. Because I'm not going on stage unless I'm fucking hammered.
Yeah.
It might have been 11.
Wow.
Maybe noon. But I mean,
It's
that
sad.
early, yeah. I mean, shot after shot. I'm like, are you okay? Yeah. I don't go on stage unless I'm hammered. Yeah. I walked in a girl doing heroin once. At Legs.
In L.A.
In L.A.
Yeah.
And she had double D's. And you think, oh, she's got great big boobs. That's awesome. You take that bra off, and it's like putting a bowling ball in pantyhose. I mean, these things are just sagging, and you're just like, oh, God.
Right.
And I'm like, you doing heroin? Yeah, I got to get a little fix. I'm just like, just walk out. I'm like, I just want to get tipped to pay to get out of there.
The sad part is, I mean, it just shows you, like, they probably aren't loving what they're doing.
Oh, no.
Right?
No,
and then
no.
it
just amazes me, how did you, and I've asked a lot of girls over the years, how did you get in this? I just need money.
Mm-hmm.
I need money right now. Mm-hmm. And that's how you do it.
Right. And then you get in that life a little bit, and
I've seen him come in at 17 and 18, and I've seen him 48, 49. And that
coming in or leaving?
Well, leaving. I mean, you see the whole arc.
Yeah.
The young girls, their first week, they're crying in the back. You give them 2 or 3 months, now they're upside down on a pole.
Why are they crying in the back?
Oh, they're just like, I can't do this. Oh, he wants me to go home with him. And geez, I just. And then, then they learn to tease and get the money and the lap dances and, we can go out for lunch. I can be seen with you, but it's going to cost you this much. There's also outside extracurricular activities.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking prostitution.
No,
I'm just saying, you want me to go to this concert with you. This is where I want to sit. This is what, I want to drink, and you're going to have it all set up for me if you want to be seen with me. And, and if I'm not dancing, I'm losing $400, $500 this night. That better be in my pocket if I'm giving up a night of work stripping.
So guys would actually pay for date.
God, yes.
So they were legitimately, and not I'm going to say an escort.
Yeah, escort without sex.
I don't mean sex.
Yes.
Right. Escort,
that's a
similarly that I'm taking a date to.
You think escort, okay, you're getting laid at the end of the night.
Right.
You think you're getting laid at the end of the night. But no, escorts just to be seen with.
Yeah.
I knew a guy that took a girl from the flew her private jet just to be seen with him for the weekend.
Was she that attractive?
She was attractive for Rochester, and he actually told her, I know you think you're the hottest thing in the cat. And she was smoking hot. But you're gonna be around, we're gonna be at a party, and you're not gonna be the A material.
So what?
And you're gonna hang with me, and we'll have the room, and we're not gonna have sex, but you want to go and have fun time and drinks and be respectful.
Yeah.
And I don't know what she got paid. This was 20 years ago.
And he private jetted her?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Who was this
I can't.
rich madman?
Well, not always rich. It's who you know.
Sure.
You know.
Yep. Connections.
And yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
I mean, I have a friend that knows Troy Aikman and is good friends with him, and he said you can have my jet for, $16,000 to fly you. That's what it costs one way for Troy Aikman's jet.
Yeah.
And then of course you got to come back, but he's getting paid $30 million a year, Troy, for Monday Night Football or Sunday night.
I don't know what.
Yeah,
no Monday.
I mean,
night,
ridiculous amount of money, but they needed to go from city to city and interview, and they're working throughout the whole week and in the stories, and they have their time off too. But I mean, they are just regular people. I mean, we put these on pedestals like, oh my God, they're so awesome, they're so great, but they have troubles in their life as well.
Interesting though, the idea, like asking girls why did you get into this or what is it, and then them not really liking it at first.
Oh yeah.
I
mean, they don't know any job you do, you're going to be apprehensive of certain things, and going up there taking your clothes off for strangers is kind of a big one.
It's a huge one, right? It's next to public
and girls
speaking.
Like, I don't know how to dance. There's nothing. Don't dance. This isn't. Guys just want to see you. They want to see the show. Yeah. Smile and keep moving. That's why I told the new girls, don't stand there like a tree in the wind. Just keep moving. You don't have to. It's not Dancing with the Stars. Just smile. Guys don't want to hear your troubles. They want to see you smiling. Yes. Guys have got their troubles. They're giving you money.
Yes.
Make them happy.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Of course, you get the girls once they get the guy that's like them. Oh, my son, he's always bugging me for his new sneakers. I need this. And, if you could get a couple lap dances, really help me out, then, okay, well, let's go back to that.
Right.
Instead of, I was working at an audition at a strip club in California, and I was at the bar waiting to talk to the managers, and this girl comes up, hey, you want a couple lap dances? You can touch my pussy. I'm like, oh, I just got hired here, but thank you. Yeah, that's not gonna work. But that's a way to get it
so
back.
So transactional. It's like,
yeah.
Like it feels cold and kind of gross in a way. Like that. You can touch my right. Okay. No, thank you.
Right.
That's sort of a turnoff.
Well,
and not for everybody.
Right. That's why those places are open.
No.
And now you have
I think if you went there and you're in the moment, but to have someone come up to you and say, a couple lap dances, I'll let you blank. Right. And I'm not really in. I'd be like,
it's all a sales pitch, Bill.
Yeah. that pitch wasn't working.
Right.
That's all. That's all. That's the thing. Do you think, I've always heard this, that the women are
been sexually abused in their young life.
Well, I don't know about that. There's some of them, right? Maybe, but they're sort of the victim in this sort of thing, and that the idea of a woman-owned strip club where the girls get like a sweat equity or something in it, so they're part owners. Does that change?
They wouldn't change them at all. They'd want more money. They were trying to unionize it out in California. That went shit the bed.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of these women, they can't work with anybody else.
Yeah.
They are miserable 24/7 for whatever the reason. They're not working in an office.
Feeling stressed, anxious, like something's just off, but you can't quite put your finger on it? You're not alone. In our shifting world, more and more of us are carrying unseen stress, stuck energy, and emotional weight that's dragging us down. But what if you could let all that go? Meet my friend Sheila Tillich, a compassionate, dedicated energy healer who's helped countless people align their energy, release stress, and embrace their highest potential. With her unique energy healing methods, Sheila gently guides you to address the issues in your tissues, uncovering emotional blocks and stored energy that may be hiding deep within your body, even at the cellular and DNA level. Imagine feeling lighter, more balanced, and truly at peace. I've experienced Sheila's healing myself, and let me tell you, it's powerful, life-changing. If you're ready to shift out of anxiety and into alignment, Sheila Tillich is the guide you've been searching for. Visit SheilaTillich.com today and take the first step toward your most aligned, empowered self, because your energy matters, and it's time to thrive. SheilaTillich.com.
The Cobblestone Chop Drop is back. Are you familiar with Cobblestone's Chop Drop? This is where they take a pork chop and they prepare it in some really unique, fantastic way. This time, It's a grilled pork chop glazed in a rich bourbon sauce served over steamed cabbage and lyonnaise potatoes. Yep, it's as amazing as it sounds. And you're going to find it only at Cobblestone on Main. 109 West Main Street in the Village of Webster, your go-to spot for lunch, dinner, unforgettable nights out, whether you're catching up with friends at their upscale bar, sipping seasonal craft cocktails, or planning the perfect date night. Cobblestone's got you covered. The Cobblestone Chop Drop, you don't want to miss this one. 109 West Main Street in the Village of Webster. It's Cobblestone on Main.
I mean, even Killer Whales at SeaWorld or whatever, they turned on their
the greatest turn. Come on.
Siegfried
and
we're
Roy.
going to do this magic trick right now. Okay, we have the lion. Okay, well, you're the two of spades. Hold on, he'd be fine.
It's like, I went, you were,
I was in California that time.
No one saw that coming?
I actually did a top 10 list and sent it to my buddy. I don't think I have it anymore, but Dice Clay joked about it. He goes, people aren't going to see the magic. People are going to be like, you think this is a night? You think it's going to happen? Tony, what do you think? It's got to happen one of these nights. And then they didn't. My parents came and visited me. We actually went to the Siegfried and Roy.
I'm sure it was a great show.
Sure. It's the same show every night.
All right, but still.
But their zoo, I mean, you could just tell they're all drugged up.
The animals are?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
I mean, you're not hanging around with white lions and this all day without.
Who's all drugged up? Wait, Siegfried and Roy are drugged up?
No,
the animals are drugged up.
Their animals are drugged up.
Well, Siegfried and Roy, they had a lot of plastic surgery, too.
You think?
Oh, my God.
They met on a cruise ship doing magic.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
And they, because that's right. They were magicians.
They evolved to, not just animal lovers. Come on, you got to have something. I want the moose in my house. I want the white lion. And, of course, they didn't.
I can't give you moose, but how about moose knuckle?
No moose knuckle. And they didn't have the tiger destroyed either.
No.
Because they said it wasn't his fault.
It wasn't his fault.
Yeah.
It was just an animal doing what an animal does by nature. And it is funny.
The
like
Prozac wore off, and the tiger's like, hey, you 500 people want to see a real show. Here we go.
Why? You know, that's interesting. Did they ever do anything where they talk to people from the audience? Is there a documentary on that? Because
I'm sure there is.
I think TMZ was around for that.
But that was in Las Vegas.
No, I understand, but
I don't know.
TMZ, the 3 Mile Zone. Look, Fairport got on TMZ.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Anybody can get on TMZ now. They're
right.
They're a brand. That's why I didn't know it was the 3 Mile Zone. But that's interesting. That, but so yeah, I'm pretty sure that
one of them died, right? Siegfried or Roy?
Yeah.
Now it's just Siegfried or Roy.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I saw the when they used to have the e-biography or Life.
Yes.
Yeah. They had Ginger Lynn on there.
They did a whole thing on
Ginger Lynn.
Ginger Lynn was a very famous porn star.
Star.
Which I don't believe Ginger Lynn had fake anything. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
She didn't, right? Yeah. Everything was natural. It hung.
Yeah. She was a girl next door, and her. And
she was
dated Charlie Sheen for a long time. Go figure. And she even said that he wanted her to do this wacky shit and dress up and which she did. And she said that very few men could keep up with her with the cocaine and the partying. And then there was Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Who was famously known for.
Some people are just built different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Again, you build up you keep going.
Yeah. I hated that whole thing with the winning. I hated it. I hated it because, and everybody's making T-shirts and shit, and I go, what are we doing here? We're enabling a guy who could potentially die at any one of these fucking shows.
That's what you want.
Well,
just like the Siegfried and Roy.
No, I understand.
You're waiting for him to implode and be like, yeah, I do it.
Winning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are we doing this? We're enabling a guy who could potentially kill himself. If this was anybody's family member, you wouldn't want this.
Right.
And everybody.
I remember an interview with his brother and father saying, this isn't fun.
No.
He's got a sickness.
He's fucking off his rocker.
He's going to kill himself. And, we don't want.
No,
his teeth shouldn't be.
His teeth are all veneers because I think like the teeth were rotting out of his head. He was crack cocaine. It was all this shit. And we all
getting $1 million a show for 2.5 Men. And he finally, they're like,
look, the guy
can't work anymore. You're
was
showing up late. You're not, your lines, you're fucked up. The show's doing great.
Charlie Sheen and Heather Locklear were two people in the 80s and 90s.
Spin City took over from Michael J. Fox.
Who could save shows. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Save shows. You could say Ashton Kutcher, they went
Everything
a little
he
bit.
touches sucks.
They went a little bit with 2.5 Men after Charlie left. With him, it wasn't bad. It just different.
It wasn't the same feel.
But not the same feel.
Anything. I was actually talking
Charlie
to a guy
was amazing.
from Paramount and had lunch on the set with associate producer for Night of the Cat that he thought was a good script and wanted to try to help out. Never went anywhere, but I ran into him one night and like, hey, what's going on? And he goes, I just came from Butterfly Effect with Ashton Kutcher, which just keeps proving to me this guy cannot star in a movie. He's not a draw.
Right. Yeah. No.
He had the 70s show where he's a young kid and worked on there, but being a mainstream actor.
No, he was an ensemble cast guy. Yeah. A nice kid.
Sure. I mean, he's definitely
does a lot of nice charity work and stuff, and
as most of them do. Meaning
yes,
celebrities.
He the hidden camera show that he had for a while.
Punked
was interesting. It was good. It was aimed at kids.
Yeah.
It was aimed at a younger audience.
Didn't he get punked once and was crying like a little girl?
I don't know.
Yeah,
they probably did.
Pussy.
But the
kick his ass.
But Charlie was, and that, I got to tell you, like during that whole time, I remember people buying the winning shirts and all this, and I'm like, I probably myself in not the greatest state said to somebody, that's the dumbest fucking thing you can do. All you're doing is enabling. And I think, who was the sports announcer who became like a tabloid TV Entertainment Tonight guy, and then he had his own alcohol thing where he made
Bob
these
Costas?
No, he made these phone calls, and he's like saying this girl, hey, he's like, there's all these voicemails out there for him. God damn, what is his name? And he did an interview with Charlie Sheen, and then afterwards, he was a guy who wound up going to rehab, and he's like, I should have never done that because, and I'm like, yeah, I felt like I was one of the only people in my friend groups or radio shit, whatever, that was like, this is bad. This is not a good thing. And we're making,
remember it.
And the guy, if it wasn't for Jeff Ross, who came out and helped him and saved a lot of these comedy shows, they were awful. People were walking out midway through. You know, I think
the Charlie Sheen ones, yeah.
I think I thought in Detroit or somewhere,
he wasn't a stand-up
they
comic.
wound up giving money back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because there was nothing there. But he went on this tour, and somebody goes, yeah, great, let's book the theaters, let's go, because all they saw were dollar signs.
Absolutely.
And it wasn't about the human, wasn't the human being.
And now he's got AIDS or type 2 AIDS.
Probably.
He was having those private shows.
Yeah, that's true.
Or private parties. You had to lock in your cell phone. And then he was paying people hush money because he did have a disease and didn't want to get it out to whoever he was sleeping with. And, you know, he stole his father's credit card, I think at 14 or 15, and rented a hooker to come over to the house. And that's how it started out.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that.
Well, that's all right.
But yeah, but
I tried that with my dad's credit card, got declined 3 times.
source get it.
Mr. Phelps, you know you're on an overdraft? I said, that's all right, man. Just send her over.
Pat O'Brien.
Oh, from E! News?
Yes, and he was a sports guy, too. He did play-by-play.
Entertainment Tonight.
He did Entertainment Tonight. And Pat O'Brien, the Pat O'Brien phone calls, they were priceless.
I don't remember those.
Oh, he was hitting on some, the Pat O'Brien drunken phone calls, and he had drunken voicemails that he left. And I think after that, like everybody, the Conan, everybody got a hold of these, and just they went everywhere. The Pat O'Brien tapes. I'm trying to see if I can just find a clean version of just Pat, but they were the drunken phone calls back in 2005. And let me just see if this is it here. Let's see if it. I want to fuck you. He's saying it to like some woman who I think he was in a city to do like a game.
So he was a sports announcer, went to Entertainment Tonight.
And back to sports, yeah.
And back to sports. And that voice.
I'm going to eat you.
Who was he sending this to somebody popular or celebrity?
I don't remember who it was, but she released all of them.
Oh God, yeah.
I thought there was one where he said, I want my girlfriend to eat you.
Message Sunday, 7:48.
If you're happy with your message, press 1.
Betsy's so jealous.
Betsy's so jealous.
Fucking having sex, and I want to lick your pussy and suck your tits. But you have to be into Betsy. I told Betsy that you're into her.
Now, this is 20 years ago. 20 years ago.
Betsy's just
Lives forever.
Yeah.
Watch what you do
Right, yes.
today.
Absolutely.
your pussy and make you come so much. And get crazy. I don't know why I'm like this. But
I don't know why I'm like
I want
this.
you badly. I know you want me.
Sometimes you just want to talk dirty, I guess.
Yeah, but it's 7:28 on a Sunday night.
That's a weird time.
Hey, man, don't Monday my Sunday.
Don't you dare Monday my Sunday.
Oh, God, I forgot all about it. Pat O'Brien, and Pat O'Brien was the one guy who stood up after having Charlie Sheen on because he wound up doing a syndicated sports radio show, or he was part of an ensemble that they were trying to syndicate. And they had Charlie on, and he's doing all this winning, I'm Tiger Blood.
Yeah.
And and then Pat afterwards goes, I wish I had never done that. Having had an addiction myself, we're just enabling. I'm like, finally, fucking someone is speaking some truth here.
It's after the fact. I mean, some people just like to go to the circus and watch it.
No, I get it.
You know,
I get it.
I
get it. But it was just like,
I mean, Bill Burr talks about the WNBA.
yeah,
And their ratings are shit. But if you go to Orange County Housewives
yeah,
or any of this shit, Atlanta's Housewife,
Yeah.
they want the drama.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
he's like, women, we gave you the sports league. You want everything equal, and you're not even watching it. They don't give a shit
No, they
because they're not going to be. They don't playing basketball. But the girl that doesn't get her nails done for the wedding and freaking the fuck out, they can relate to that and live that.
Of course.
course.
It's a little more relatable. That's
Right.
exactly what it is, Dougie Fresh.
In the house, baby. Woo!
Right back from an AC/DC
Oh,
show.
I'm TNT, buddy.
A Guardians game. That's right. He's TNT. And always bringing it. Dougie Fresh. For Dougie Fresh, I'm Bill Moran. For Pat O'Brien and his sexual harassment phone calls. They kept the sexual harassment scoreboard, too. They had like 7 "you are so fucking hots" in that call. I'm Bill Moran. We'll see you tomorrow.
On the interstate. Seems they were looking for a Cadillac with Tennessee plates.